Hello, this is just a quick message from me to say that I hope you enjoy the video today of the Thunder Race 50k ultra marathon. If you do enjoy the video, please like, please subscribe. There's 2 more videos coming in the next 4 weeks, which is the Pendine Sands 50k ultra marathon, and then the week later I'll be doing a race review and documenting Paris Marathon as well. So please make sure you like, subscribe and press that bell button so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Let's get into it. Okay, so that's it, complete. My last long run before the 50k next Saturday in Bedford. 2 hours 45 minutes that was for 28k, which is, I was averaging about 27 to 29 minutes per 5k, which is pretty sweet. I'm probably going to need to go quicker than that next Saturday though, because, you know, maybe with the rest stops or the pit stops or the aid stations and the stops there, I'm probably going to be a little bit slower, but I don't actually plan to stop really until the 25 kilometer aid station. I'm going to skip the 12 straight to the 25, refill water, electrolytes, maybe grab some jelly babies or something and move on. But yeah, twisted my ankle. It was fine though, but after a couple of minutes of like a bit of shooting pain went away, so I'll see what that's like later. But yeah, all in all good and raring to go for next Saturday. Second race of the season. Come on. So it's 2 days away now from the Bedford 50k. I thought I just want to show you what I'm having for my lunch, and then later I'm going out for, I think, about 5k, really slow 5k, but this is what champions eat for lunch. Burrito, chips, cheese, Pyrenees, electrolytes. And it's a lovely day outside today. Come and have a look at the weather. Beautiful day. Hopefully it's like this for the 50k, but we shall see. So you've seen what I've had for lunch 2 days out away from doing the 50k, the Thunder Race in Bedford on Saturday. I'm now going to go out for my last run. I did my last long run on Sunday. I haven't run since. It's Thursday today. Life has been really hectic and busy, but I'm about to go out on a little 5k, maybe even less, see how the body feels, trying to not raise the heart rate at all, just plod along, and yeah, then that will be it before Saturday. And then yeah, we'll probably skip to me in the morning, yawning in the car on the way there after sleepless nights with 3 kids, one of them being a baby. But yeah, we'll see. Right, off to the 5k I go. That's it then, shakeout run complete. 4k, 24 minutes, nothing too quick, just get the legs moving, see if anything hurts, which everything hurts because kind of in that taper stage now. Although it hasn't really been a block, it hasn't really been a taper. You know, I've done the Arc of Attrition 25 mile on, I think it's like 21st, 23rd of Jan, and then just come straight into this training for the 5th of March. So it's been about 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and I just come straight into, I had 4 days off after the Arc of Attrition, then just jumped straight back into training. So yeah, there's not really been much of a taper. I've done 28k last weekend, and yeah, I mean, let's see how we get on. I'm not sure what to expect. What I'm hoping for and my aim is to run about half an hour 5k's for the whole 50k. So I want to be doing the first 10k in about 57 minutes, second 10k in about 57 minutes again, and then I want to be hitting 30k under 3 hours, and then from there to see how it goes. If I can hit 30k under 3 hours, if I can hit 40k under 4 hours, then who knows. You know, my last part of my race is never my strongest, so we'll see. It's not a race that I've done before. It's 89% trail, but it's flat pretty much. It's only like 300 meters of elevation across the whole 50k, so I could go for a good time as long as under feet is good. And I mean, look at this weather. We've had beautiful weather. All the trails are dried out. I mean, I ran up here the other day to show you. I ran up here the other day and this was complete slush, complete horridness, but it's now looking good because the weather's come and dried it all out, so happy days. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. I'll bring you along. I'll be filming, try film throughout the race, taking my camera and make sure it's got loads of space, loads of storage, and we'll see what we think of the Harold Odell Thunder Race Bedford 50k. So it's the night before my 50k, the Harold Odell Bedford 50k tomorrow, and I've got all my kit laid out ready to go, so I'm just going to quickly show you through it. So I've got my arm sleeves. These are going to be, I don't like really running in a long sleeve t-shirt or a jumper, but it is meant to be a little bit cold tomorrow, maybe like 9 degrees, so I'll have them. I'm going with my toe socks again. Meant to be able to run like hundreds of miles in these without getting a blister. They are giving me, I am getting blisters at the moment, as you know, as I mentioned before, so we'll see how they go tomorrow. Same shorts as always, Montane. Primark. Again, you've heard me say in my last video, one of my last videos, that I love Primark Rome tops. I don't know why. You're going for my Vega hat. Salomon vest, this Advanced Skin 12. Everything will fit in here. I'm not actually taking that much. Well, I know I am, but I'm not taking as much as, like, for instance, the Arc of Attrition or something. This is just going to be my overlayer, which I'm going to chuck in my bag just in case it gets cold or it does start raining or I get injured and I slow up, so I have to put something on to keep me warm until I get to the finish line or until someone comes and saves me. I'll be alright though. As most races are nowadays, it's a cupless race, so I've got my Salomon cup. This is probably going to be, hopefully, if they have it at the aid stations, for Coca-Cola, flat Coke, because I'll have my 2 bottles in my vest, which one of them will have the Science in Sport berry flavoured electrolytes in, and every aid station I will fill that up and put a new tab in, and my other one will just have water, 500 each, so that'll be a litre. Anti-chafe boxers, of course. My chafe cream that I've always used has been discontinued, so I've had to go for a new one. It's not a cream, it's like a rub, and yeah, let's just say it doesn't give me the same feel as the other chafe cream, and I've used it once and I won't show you the head, but yeah, that's what I'm going for tomorrow. Nip guard, get them on the old nips. And then, as always, same gels I always use, don't change them because you just get dodgy belly on the day. 40 grams, Science in Sport. I've got one for every 5 kilometres up to 45. I will obviously take some stuff on at the aid stations as well, but we'll see. I need to have enough to get me through on just gels, just in case I want to blast straight through and run. Salt sticks, the Lightsaver, the electrolyte lightsaver, lifesaver, I'll take one of these every 5k because they just like light up my world. They make me feel so good when I take them. Sour Patch Kids, these are for like, I won't touch these unless times get really hard and I get shaky, which often happens towards the end of a race. I start to kind of like feel like I'm going to pass out sometimes, which is when I'll take some of them on board. So they'll just be going in my backpack. Now listen up, because this is a very good trick. Everyone that's running on the trails and doing running should be thinking about sustainability and not littering and chucking crap everywhere. But I also understand that when you finished your gel and you're on the trails, if you put it in your bag or in your pack, it leaks and it gets all sticky and it gets horrible. Take a zip bag, an empty zip bag. Once you finish with your gels, take your zip bag out, put it in, zip it up, and there's no mess. And then at the end, you can just dispose of the bag like so. So there's a little tip for you there, for free as well. So you've got to subscribe now because you've got that tip. Inhaler, asthmatic, blister plasters. I already have 2 blisters. I haven't even started. One right here and one right here. This one is really painful. It's like a hot spot, but I can't get to the blister to pop it or anything. So that's horrible. Headphones. These are my spare headphones, and I'll have headphones that I'm going to wear on top. This is not a race that you need to wear bone conducting shocks, so I'm going to be wearing my full headphones tomorrow. I'm just going to whack on a podcast, probably listen for the first couple of hours or first hour of the new Centurion podcast that's out. I will then listen to maybe a bit of Diary of the CEO, and then once it gets hard, I'll put on some music. And then this is my camera case, which my lovely wife is filming on.
Hello.
With me right now.
Hello.
Turn the camera around.
No.
And my camera will be going in that, and yeah, that's it. So just finished dinner, which was chicken, rice, cheese and a little bit of garlic bread for loads of carbs. Gonna have a shower, get into bed, because I have got to leave tomorrow at 6:30, and I'm pretty sure my son and daughter will be up at 5 like they normally are.
Good morning. It is 5:42 in the morning. I've been up since about 5:20 with the kids. Just about to have my breakfast, have a coffee, and then I'll be jumping on the road. Terrible night's sleep. I just tossing and turning from about 3:30 this morning. So yeah, not the best thing you want, a terrible night's sleep before an ultra, but I'll show you my breakfast in a minute, and then yeah, we'll be getting on the road. There we go, this is my breakfast, ready for the 50k today. Coffee, banana, 500ml of water, sourdough. I did have 4 pieces of sourdough, but my son nicked one of them, so yes, that is what it is today. Okay, so I'm going to get this eaten, get my stuff on, and then head to the car. It's about an hour's drive to where the event is. One thing I would say is I have definitely, that's wishful thinking, isn't it, that alarm going off. Kids got me up at 5, set that alarm for 6 just in case. One thing I would say, I definitely prefer events where I'm staying away or staying at a hotel and then going, because yeah, I haven't prepared properly. I've just had too much to do at home, whereas when I'm at a hotel, or we're away for a couple of days, we go, we do it, you know, we're there, that's all we're there to concentrate on, whereas at home I've just got sidetracked and I've really left it late sorting all my stuff out. So it's a little bit of an observation for you there, but yeah, I'll be in the car shortly. The stuff in the car, whoopsie, left my golf clubs in the car. Weather, bit grey, bit gloomy, but we're okay. Right, I'm in the car. This is going to be about an hour's drive, so I will see you lot when I get there. Are you going to ask me questions?
Yeah. Mr. Pike preparing for his Ultra.
Yeah, thank you.
Fueling ready to go. So how you feeling, brother?
Not too good.
Talk about it.
I've got 2 massive blisters on my feet. One there. Both of them come from...
Look at the shoes though. They've seen better days.
I done like 2 days ago, I done like 4k little like shakeout run. Really slow. I got 2 massive blisters from it. So yeah, not good. And I didn't sleep last night because all the kids woke me up.
But you're here, ready to go.
I am, mate. Yeah.
Ready to put the miles in. What's that? 507, 307. Nice. What time do you reckon you're gonna get today? Is it about timing or is it about finishing?
I want to do it in under 5 hours.
Damn.
Which means I've just got to make sure every 10k that I run is under 60 minutes.
Yeah. Sounds easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
Because of the terrain?
No, I mean, I think it'll be alright because it's not got much elevation or anything like that.
Got ya.
But I don't know what the underfeet conditions will be like because the trail's kind of dried out a little bit. And then it rained again yesterday. So
okay, because of the mud and slippery, etc., etc.
if it's like really slippy underfoot, then it's hard to just maintain a pace.
Yeah, I got ya. So what is your message for future Bradley when you finish it?
Don't cry. It'll be okay. I've got another 50k to do in 4 weeks and then a marathon the weekend after, so get on with it.
And what is your motivation that keeps you
Staying sober
nice?
is my motivation, and this is what makes me stay sober. So.
Nice. Says that sipping vodka in his flat white, ready to go.
Right, I'm ready. I'm at the start line. It's about to start in about 12 minutes. I'm just going to do a bit of a warm up. This is nice. Nice little lake, nice little trails. Also went through this little beautiful village on the way here called Turvey. It was like being in the Cotswolds, so that's somewhere where we're going to go back to because it looks good. We've got lots of people ready to run. Some 25k runners, some 50k runners. So let's see how it goes. Harold Odell 50k. I'll record as we go. 3, 2, 1. Have a great one, everyone. so my audio went, but at this point I'm just saying that I'm 6k into the race. I'm running at 32 minutes for that first 6k. It's a little bit quicker than I should have been going, but I was really enjoying it at this point and just running in a nice flow. At this point in the race I was 10k in and I got there in 56 minutes, which is pretty much bang on the speed that I wanted to be running. I think at this point though I'd realised that the trails had not dried out at all. That rain had left them slushy, so the underfoot conditions were a lot worse than expected. I'm sorry you've got to listen to my mundane voice, but my audio had completely gone on my camera. This was me at 15k and I had got there in an hour and 27 minutes, so I was bang on time. But coming up in the next clip, you're going to see what it was that I was having to run through and run over, and it was not pleasant at all. Okay, I've just come through 20k, or they said at that aid station I've already done a half marathon, so maybe my watch is wrong, but yeah, under 2 hours, only just. And I've stopped twice, 2 little aid stations. Gotta be honest, struggling a little bit. Don't feel as physically great as I want to, but let's see how we go. Come on. Okay, so back where it started. Second loop on the way. There's the start line. Finish line for the 25k runners. But we're going this way. Oh, for a 50. So my watch is saying 24 kilometres, 2 hours 23, but it is a kilometre behind, because that is the 25 kilometre finish line. As you can hear them. Wow, it's getting tough. I don't know why it's so tough so early. I'm cramping. It's all a bit horrible. Yeah, we'll just push on, get it done. That's what recovered running's all about, isn't it? We're here to recover. We're here because our life's been hard before, and now we're doing this because you should always do hard things. Alright, that's enough of it. Enough of me talking. Shut up, Brad. This is what we're running in. So I've just hit 30k at 3 hours and 5 minutes. And you'll see in this part of the video, I start to get really frustrated. My legs have completely gone. I've got cramp in both of my legs. I can't move, and there's no electrolytes, there's no tablets, there's no water, there's no gels, there's no nothing that I'm taking that can get my legs going again. And the realization has kind of set in at this point that I could be walking the next 20 kilometers because my legs just won't move, and there's no way that I'm going to DNF. I'm always going to try and push to the finish line, even if it means that I've got to walk it. But I have to say, I was in a really bad way at this point. I had GI issues, my legs, as I said, were completely cramped, and I was really struggling and super frustrated with myself. Looking back at it now, I started the race far too quick. I was putting in some 5-minute kilometers early doors and run consistently under 5:45 per kilometer for the first 20 or 22 kilometers, which for me is just not a pace that I can maintain for a whole 50k race. So although the underfoot conditions were really difficult, I had also cooked my legs by going out far too quickly. This is what I'm doing this ultra in. So forgive me if I end up doing it exceptionally slow, because it is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. $32k in, 18 to go. I am at 3:22, 3 hours 22. Ah. Oh no. Honestly, why do we do this to ourselves? Check that out. It's a marathon. Just completed a marathon. 4 hours 56. I actually think that's my fastest ever marathon. Which I know is really slow, but I'm often doing trail running and stuff, so yeah. Happy with that. Happy with that. 8 to go. So after just running a personal best in the marathon distance, I'd realised that I'd gone the wrong way. I'd gone about 800 metres off of course and had to make my way back to the trails. Super frustrating, but it's one of those things that can easily happen in a trail race if you're not concentrating and not keeping your eye on the directions and the signage. Okay, just gone through the last aid station, 45k, 5 hours, 32 minutes, 5k left to go. I'm not going to do it in under 6 hours. Oh well. Although it is, and should be, nearly a 50k PB by over an hour. So, happy days. Let's take the positives from today, because there hasn't been a lot. Okay, I'm in the car. I've got changed. I have my Thunder Race 50k medal. How do I feel on like initial thoughts? Nothing went right. It was terrible. The terrain underfoot was just like, the people that I saw at the end, they were at the Arc of Attrition and they recognised me or remembered me from the Arc and was like, oh yeah, at least it wasn't as muddy as the Arc. I was like, that was worse. And they were like, no, it wasn't. I was like, that was worse, because the Arc was muddy, but there wasn't like tractor marks 3 foot deep. Yeah, I mean, I'm in bits. My body's actually in bits. I've never felt this bad. But I've now got an hour and 10-minute drive home, which is probably going to take about 2 hours because I'm going to take it extremely slow, stop as many times as I can. And then tomorrow I will give you kind of an after view, and not so emotional kind of first response, because my first response to that race is that I think it should have been cancelled. And then my second thought is, well, like, the harder the trail, you know, the better. But yeah, let's chat tomorrow. Okay, so here I am the night after with my medal. I said at the end of this video, as you would have just seen, that I wanted to give you my response today, and not so emotional response. I have thought about what I said yesterday, and of course the race should not have been cancelled. I was just hurting at that point and I was in a bad way. Now there's a couple of things I think I do want to highlight that I think the race could improve on. But again, it's a very small race. I think in the field for 50k there was only 33 of us that finished, 36 in total that turned up, I believe. But yeah, I mean, look, it's a winter ultra marathon. It's going to be difficult. The terrain is going to be difficult. I think there's a couple of things. It is a lot down farmers' fields and farmers' tracks. So even though the mud is bad, it's all churned up and there's like 2 foot deep track marks, and the mud wasn't the difficult part on that. It was just finding somewhere to run where you weren't slipping into these track marks or being able to get a stride. I mean, I ended up in bushes, I ended up on my knees at points. Like, it was just really difficult to get foot in. And that's why at the end of the race, when they said about, oh, it wasn't as muddy as the Arc, I think it was probably on par with as muddy as the Arc was, but the track marks were just so difficult. At the Arc, it's a Cornwall coastline. You can just run and run and run. Here, we're running through farmers' fields and on farmers' private tracks where they've just churned it up with tractors. So it was a completely different style of race. Glad I done it. On reflection, that is my fastest 50k by over 2 hours. And that is because the last one I did was a year ago. So I'm a very different runner. But no, I mean, all in all, it was a great day out. Got it done. It was tough. Got the medal. And look at this medal. It's the same size as the London Marathon medal. And it weighs a ton. And it's great. Thunder Race are watching this video and they heard me say it should have been cancelled. I give you permission to zip my mouth up, because that is not the case. It just, on reflection of just getting in my car, I was like, pfft. Yeah. So the one point that I wanted to make where I think this race can improve a bit, the aid stations were fine. They were small tables manned by 1 or 2 people. There was plenty of stuff to eat, to drink, but there was nowhere to just get off your feet. There wasn't really chairs where you could kind of get off your feet and sit down. that I found quite difficult, because when I'm at an aid station, I quite like to sit down, sometimes do a bit of foot care, or just get off my feet for 2 minutes, you know, get some stuff inside me and then get back out. So that's the one thing that I would say to improve on next year. Get some chairs, some fold-up chairs that are there for the runners if they do want to sit. But again, I think it's a fantastic race for the amount of people that are doing it at the moment. I think the race could grow. I think it could be fantastic. It's on my doorstep. So thank you for watching again. As I said at the beginning of the video, there is loads of good stuff coming. A couple of races coming up. 50k Pendine Sands, which is a brand new race, brand new distance, which is down on Pendine Beach in Wales. Then straight away, the weekend after that, I'll be doing the Paris Marathon, and then I won't probably be doing anything until my 100k in June. So make sure to like, subscribe, press the bell, and you won't miss a thing. Thanks again for watching. There's another one in the bag.